We will discuss what we liked and didn't like. I'll start with the women's side. What I liked is seeing Alexa Bliss return after all the lies in the media saying that there were contract disputes with her in WWE. Didn't look like there was. As you know, she came back but do look at her shirt. Sorry, Lily, her doll, and you'll see, and her outfit. There's some cool. If you haven't seen, there's some cool surprises with on her outfit. Second, what else I didn't like is the if you haven't seen it, it's the a main event. It was the main event. I did not like the winner. I don't know what happened there. I think there was a fumble. I don't know if Jay went into business for himself to regain the championship. If you guys watch the main event, you're seeing that again at Mania. It's to Jey Uso fans. I'm happy for you, but I think John Cena should break the record at Mania. I don't know now if that's gonna happen. Another thing I didn't understand the Street Profits taking out both teams. That mean I was odd, but I like that the Street Profits are heel. I like Cody Rhodes winning, but the Sami Zayn thing didn't make any sense. So tonight, it worked was the positive, and I like the new layout for the Rumble, but some of the winners had me go, Charlotte winning? No, I don't. Her knee. If you guys watched it, you saw her knee's not 100%. I think her knee's not. I think no matter who she goes against, she has a target. I think she's not winning the title. I think WWE has a big monkey on her back, two big monkeys on her back to the other side. Now, the Hunter, if Cena was pinned, are you making him take the long road and go into the chamber and win that way? Or is he going to have to do another hurdle? Because maybe it's right after chamber, I believe, right? I think so.
A couple, I think shortly after it, I think.
Shortly after. So Cena's going to be the one going against, I'm presuming Cody, because he wants to win the 17th title. I think the Rumble should have been where you go. I don't repin a match with Sunday's main event. Well, this is not a prediction. This is not a prediction. This is spoiler. Gunter's going to beat Jay again for the third time, and it's going to be 3-0 Gunter. So it's kind of like, okay. So I guess, are they teasing the Street Profits versus DIY and Machine Guns for Mania? I mean, hell, that'd be a great match. But I don't get it. And for surprises, if you haven't seen it, there's not many. I mean, there's one for the men's side, besides Henry, who spoiled himself, and a couple on the women's side, but oh no, yay. But nah, I'm a boomer. I don't care. If I get named a boomer in here, I'm older. I want to see guys that I grew up with, like John Cena, getting his last run, winning the 17th title. Now, if he doesn't, and he's changed his tune on his own, and he doesn't want to break the record, then I respect that from John big time. But I hope that this wasn't a fumble, which I think it was. And if it was to John saying, I think this is Jay's time. Jay's time was just a week ago in Saturday's main event, and he couldn't get it done. He couldn't get it done on a Raw on the main event against Braun Breaker. So, WWE, I don't know what you're seeing, Jay. I'm a big Jay Uso fan. He's not World Championship material. John Cena needs to break the record. Based on everything that Ric Flair has done in the public eye, John Cena's the man to have the record. Or they're already doing it. Are they going to do it the female way and have Charlotte win, and break the record? I hope they put Cena in the main event, personally, because that will be a wicked match. Cody and Cena, 2 generations. And another match I do see is going to be Seth versus Punk versus Roman. It's right now, WrestleMania is looking like throw sticky notes to the wall and see what sticks. I think Triple H right now, I think he's a little bit on the fumble side. I think he fumbled because he probably got the papers and saw his wife's name in Janelle Grant's thing. I think that could have screwed him up. I mean, Stephanie being there was a mistake. So we'll have to wait and see. Overall, I'll give it a 7 because I enjoyed watching the matches, but for what they did for blah 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 the endings.
Oh, hey Kevin, how's it going, buddy?
For the endings, no. I give it a 7 because I enjoyed myself, but I want to see Cena break that record. It would be a good thing for my friend in my childhood. Yes, we're boomers because now I'm almost 40 for crying out loud. So I think I want to see Cena break the record, and I think Cody's probably gonna want Cena. I think Jay and Gunter, Christ, I get a pound blanket for that match because I know Gunter's gonna win again. And for Charlotte, just go to the. Sorry to say this, your knee's not good enough. One figure 8, you're gonna break your knee, and there's who's ever. I want to see Tiffany keep the title longer, and I want to see Rhea have a longer run, because we all know it's going to be Tiffany, and I think Tiffany time is still now. It's not time for the Queen. I think the Queen's got to go on her throne and sit there for a while. That's just me. I'll let my friend say how he feels, but that's how the old boomer feels.
What's going on, guys? Kevin, what's up, buddy? Welcome. Yeah, I'll start with the women's Rumble match. I didn't mind it. Not a lot of surprises this year, and I was kind of disappointed that the women's match didn't have many surprises. It was great to see Alexa Bliss return to the WWE. It was also fantastic to see Nikki Bella back in WWE. We haven't seen Nikki Bella here in a long time. And it was also great to see Trish Stratus return, as it's been such a long time since we've seen Trish Stratus in WWE. Her returning to the Royal Rumble was awesome to see. I mean, I always pop for those people because it's people I grew up watching, and it's awesome. Yeah. Where did you watch? Oh, Kevin, we watched it on Netflix. Netflix is now the new home for WWE for Monday Night Raw, for pay-per-views, as well as for SmackDown and NXT. It's all on Netflix now. So all the pay-per-views are free now, which I do like. Yeah, the women's side, I would have liked to see Bayley win the Rumble. I thought it would have been cool to see Bayley go back-to-back. It hasn't really been done that much. I know Cody Rhodes did it last year in the Rumble, where he went back-to-back. It would have been cool to see Bayley go back-to-back. After that, we witnessed the tag team match between DIY and the Motor City Machine Guns, which I thought was okay. It was a decent back-and-forth match for a 2 out of 3 falls match. Obviously, DIY came out on top with help from the Street Profits. Street Profits are in line, it looks like, to become the next contenders for the Tag Team Championship. So I'm definitely excited to see where that goes. Any problems lagging when it's streaming live? No problems at all, actually. It seems like Netflix has fixed the errors that occurred during the Logan Paul and Mike Tyson fight. Or Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Sorry, there's too many Paul brothers. The Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight. They seem they fixed the errors there, so they're not really as prevalent as they were during that fight. They were actually really on point tonight, actually. And Monday Night Raw seems to be streaming really well right now on Netflix. There seems to be not many errors when they stream Monday Night Raw on Netflix. The only downside is for SmackDown, you have like 4-minute commercials in between the wrestling. Kind of sucks, but if you get the premium version of Netflix, you don't have to deal with the commercials.
Or the secondary standard.
So it's not terrible on Netflix. It's getting there. Tonight was their first pay-per-view on Netflix, which I thought went really well. After that was the ladder match with Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, and this was a fantastic match. Let me just get a drink here for a hot minute. This was a fantastic match, back and forth, lots of amazing spots, lots of cool stuff, lots of violence. Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes basically stole the show. In my opinion, Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes was definitely match of the night, 100%. That was match of the night, was Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. Charlotte winning the Rumble was okay. I would have preferred Bayley, as I don't think Charlotte is going to win. And for me, I'd much rather see Rhea Ripley go against Tiffany Stratton. I think that would be a far better match. Rhea's been hyping it up a little bit that she wants to fight Tiffany, and I'd like to see it too. I think Tiffany Stratton and Rhea Ripley, in my own personal opinion, would be a far better match than Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley, or Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton. I think that would be a lot better, in my opinion. But yeah, going to the men's side of things, the Rumble was okay. Not a lot of surprise, though. I was extremely disappointed. The only major surprise was the TNA World Champion Joe Hendry made an appearance in the Royal Rumble, which was all right. He didn't last very long. He had a decent enough showing. Penta was impressive, as Penta lasted, I believe, it was like 42 minutes, I think, in this year's Rumble, which is awesome for him. He's had a good push for WWE ever since coming over from AEW. Penta's been pushed really well in WWE. He's a star. He's being treated like a star, and I absolutely love the way they're treating Penta like a star that he is. He lasted a long time. Jacob Fatu is looking super impressive. I'm glad that WWE is giving Jacob Fatu the chance to shine and do his thing in WWE. He lasted about 35 to 40 minutes as well. Yeah, it was an overall decent enough match. The final four came down to, or final three, was Logan Paul, which was unfortunate that he got the number 30 spot. I did not like that at all. Another one I didn't like was ISHO Speed going in the Rumble. I'm not a big fan of him. He came in at number 9, but it was a short-lived appearance as he got speared by Braun Breaker and taken out by Breaker and Otis. But yeah, overall, it wasn't terrible. I would have liked to see John Cena win to go after his 17th world title. I think that would have been fantastic. That would have been the picture-perfect ending for a lot of us Cena fans who grew up with him in our entire lives and just been through a lot of memories of Cena through the years, whether it been his match with RVD at ECW One Night Stand, his matches against Roman Reigns, his amazing rivalry against CM Punk all those years ago. Just so many memories for Cena, and I really wanted, as a big Cena fan myself, to have one more of those memories for Cena. But this being his final run, I wanted another memory that I can look back on and be proud. I'm still proud of John Cena and everything he's accomplished, but I think for me personally, that would have been awesome. As they've already done the Jey Uso versus Gunther match. It happened at Saturday Night's Main Event. Gunther beat Jey Uso, and then they had Jey Uso re-enter the Royal Rumble, and Jey Uso winning the Rumble, which I didn't get, because if the goal was to have Jey Uso fight Gunther and win the title, the best part here, guys, would have been putting the title on Jey Uso at Saturday Night's Main Event. You had the chance. You had the chance to have Gunther lose to Jey Uso would become the champion, and change the Rumble and have Cena win the Rumble. It would have been the perfect outcome for people. Like, you had an opportunity there that you fumbled so terribly wrong, making Tony Khan out here looking like an all-star. That was just absolute garbage booking on Triple H's part, especially since we've already seen it. But I think he knew that he screwed up so badly with Jey Uso losing to Gunther that he had to make it right and have Jey win the Rumble tonight, to have Jey Uso and Gunther one more time. I love Jey Uso. Don't get me wrong. I love Jey Uso, the Yeet Man. I think he's a fantastic tag team wrestler. He'd be a fantastic Intercontinental Champion. He'd be a fantastic United States Champion. I just don't see Jey Uso, sadly, as World Championship material, like a World Championship guy. He's talented as anything, but like, to me, he'd be like a third, fourth stringer on any show. He's not the guy that you would want really to come in there and carry the company. I just can't see him having a long enough run like what Roman Reigns had when he had that run, the Tribal Chief, the OTC, when he had that amazing run with the title. I can't see him doing that. I can't see him doing the runs that Stone Cold Steve Austin did, that The Rock did, that John Cena did after all those years. You know, so many guys before him. I just can't see Jey Uso as that champion. Even Gunther, the run that he's on. He's a fantastic wrestler, but I think that the smarter thing would have been to put over Cena, have him headline his final WrestleMania, get the match with Cody Rhodes, and possibly win his 17th world title, topping Ric Flair. You know, I think that would have been perfect. But yeah, no, overall it wasn't terrible. Wasn't their best showing. But they had a heck of an audience at 64,000 people there, which I think was fantastic for them tonight. So overall, I think I'd have to rate the event a 6. The main event I thought was bad. I didn't like the main event. I didn't think that this was the way to go with everything. I thought John going over would have been the perfect conclusion to the final run. Wasn't happy with Logan Paul being in the Rumble at number 30. I certainly wasn't happy with ISHO Speed coming into the Rumble. I thought that was a joke at number 9. Triple H, you said there was a lot of surprises. Mainly you surprised me by having no surprises. In a Royal Rumble, that's what we look forward to every year, is a mountain of surprises, returns, and debuts. The only return that we really had in the Men's Rumble was AJ Styles coming back, which was great. But there's no returnees, there's no debuts, there's no, oh, well, this guy's coming back in the Rumble, or this guy's going to make it, or this guy. Don't say, Triple H, don't say that there's going to be tons of surprises, okay, in the Royal Rumble, if there's going to be none. Okay, besides Joe Hendry. Don't get us all hyped up and set up for expecting major surprises, major returns, the most ever, the most that we've ever seen, and deliver nothing. We deserve better than this. We deserve the surprises. We deserve the fans to be happy with what we've seen, and tonight I just wasn't. I mean, I'm a fan of WWE. I'm disappointed that there wasn't more surprises. The Rumble's an event I look forward to every single year because of the surprises, because of who we see in the Rumbles. I mean, it was fantastic in the Women's Rumble that got a lot more surprises than the Men's Rumble did, where we've seen the return of Trish Stratus, we've seen Nikki Bella come back, we've seen Alexa Bliss, who we haven't seen in forever, return to the WWE. I thought that was fantastic. And on the men's side, you have Joe Hendry and AJ Styles return. Come on, Triple H. Come on. Do better. Give us more. Give us more returns. Give us more what we want to see. You know, do better. That's all I gotta say. I gotta have my drink and let my buddy come in and have some final moments. But do better, Triple H. That was a letdown. I'm disappointed. I'm not happy. I'm just happy that Joe Hendry came back. That was awesome. Ricky, I'm happy that you got to see Joe Hendry say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. You know, that was awesome to see that. But yeah, again, do better, Triple H. I'm disappointed as a fan. I'm not happy. You let us down. You let us down with having no surprises at this year's Rumble. Something that we look forward to every single year. As a wrestling fan, for a longtime wrestling fan, I'm severely disappointed.
We call boomers.
I'm severely disappointed in what you did with the main event. I'm severely disappointed that you didn't have any big surprises for us in this Rumble. I'm just overall disappointed, Triple H. I hope that you get it together for the next pay-per-view. I hope that it's better. I hope that you start to give us what we want to see and give us more stuff to make us happy. And
I'll take over.
I don't know what else to say. That's what I got to see.
Do you want me to take over for a bit to get your voice back?
I'm pretty. Yeah, he lasted pretty long. Joe Hendry lasted a while, but yeah, that's what I got to say. Overall, a 6. I'll let my buddy take over in a second. I'm just frustrated. Triple H, do better. I'm severely disappointed as a wrestling fan, and tonight just felt like, unfortunately, a slap in the face to us.
Ow.
To us long-term fans, to us fans have been watching since we were young kids watching wrestling. Obviously, Ricky, you see my T-shirt. This is how long I've been watching wrestling for, man. This is Mean Gene Okerlund, the original guy, commentator guy for WWE for the longest time. This is how long I've been a fan of WWE. I'm just flabbergasted and severely disappointed, Triple H. Do better at the next event. Make it right for us. Yeah.
Well, talking about the next event, I will bring something up I was trying to show you. Well, yes. Here's what John Cena just said. What is best for business is that I main event WrestleMania. John Cena announces he will compete in the Elimination Chamber. So, yes, I'm with my friend. I grew up with the 80s with Mean Gene, Bobby, and yada, yada, yada. But Cena's now in the chamber, so I think they made Cena jump hurdles. Cena's going to probably win the chamber, and there's Cody's match with John. So John wants the main event, so maybe we'll get heel John against, babyface Cody, but Cody Rhodes is injured. He got hurt in the match. He's banged up. So obviously Kevin Owens. No, I just read about the Sami Zayn thing. He wasn't supposed to come out at all. He came out. So if you've seen it, you saw Sami come out. He didn't come out storyline reasons. He came out to check on his best friend. It was him checking on, in real life, him making sure Kevin was not seriously injured. He was not supposed to come out at all. So now we know that Cena's in the chamber. That's where I think he's going to win and get the match. I think they're having him jump hurdles because he's already scheduled with Toronto. Like I said, I think that. Now, here's a spoiler, guys. Gunther's going 3-0 against Jey Uso. I'd be very surprised if Jey Uso wins. I don't see it. Like my friend said, he's a mid-carder. He's going to stay the Intercontinental side and tag team side. But, hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Rock even told on him. Remember that statement? Make WrestleMania about Cena. And maybe, now, we don't know. He was part of the press conference. I don't know if John wants to do these hurdles, or if he did, why Jay?
Jey Uso's a great wrestler. He's just not championship material.
No.
He's a great tag team guy. He's a great Intercontinental champion. I can't see him having the run that the OTC had. He's not going to touch Roman Reigns.
No, I don't want to see that run ever again.
I don't want to see the Roman Reigns run either again.
No, I don't want to see it run like that ever again. I don't think title runs like that should be snipped halfway through because Jey Uso is one of my favorites. I get happy when I see him, but him to beat Cena, one wrestler I grew up as a teenager watching, yes, not a kid, but Jey Uso's they've got to pin him to win this. Is he going to have a long run? No. Yeet. Sad enough to say that. I don't know what you're saying. What's that saying?
What would he touch Roman Reigns? Roman Reigns is the OTC. He's like, I can't see him doing that run with Roman had the title for like 1,000 something like.
Oh, for 4 years.
Yeah,
4 years. Jay, no one's gonna touch.
It'll never be duplicated. He's a Hall of Famer, 100%.
Hall of Famer. So let's see how the Chamber is. That's when is Chamber? Oh,
March.
So next month, then a month from now, it's now February. It's the Chamber, and the Doctor of Thugonomics. It's time for you to wake up, John, and take your title match you deserve. It's time for this generation to see what a real world champ. I love Cody Rhodes. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. I want to see Cena win that. I want to see Cena beat the drunken arse Ric Flair's title reign, and that's how old a fan I am. I want to see Cena beat it. I'm tired of Charlotte. I will say that I wanted to see Bliss or Stephanie, whatever. How do you say?
Stephanie McClure.
Thank you.
I would rather see Bayley go back to back.
That too. I think Bayley is.
Because the main event that I want for the woman is I want Rhea and Tiffany. Yeah. That's what should have been main event WrestleMania. Rhea
No, sadly, the main event's gonna be Miss Charlotte Flair versus Tiffany Stratton. Don't touch Tiffy time. Tiffy time is the fans love Tiffy Stratton. You're gonna anger the fans. Or is she going after Rhea?
Could be after Rhea for Rhea winning the title from her last year's or a couple of years ago WrestleMania.
And put this way, what's that saying? I can't read.
Instead of Dr. Thugonomics, he should have Jeff Hardy instead of Dr.
No, I like Jeff Hardy. I'm a Hardy Boys fan, guys. My friend can tell you I'm a big Hardy Boys fan, but I was hoping to see them. So, bringing up wrestling, may as well ask a fun question. Who do you guys want to see? What matches do you want to see in Mania yourselves? Tell us in the comments. Because me, it's Cody versus John. Gunther.
I would have rather Gunther versus CM Punk.
Yeah, but I think a match I do see happening is, remember Punk has a favorite. I think it's going to be the face Roman.
I think it's going to be to give him the title picture. I think that's what it is. It's going to be the favorite to get. Dream matches, Roman versus Rock. Right? Yeah, that would be a good one, Ricky. I'm with you on that one, buddy.
I don't see it this year, though. I think it will be next year. Because remember, Rock wants to be about Cena.
I think it'll be like an after WrestleMania thing because the Rock's movie schedule is like super busy. That he can't do it. But speaking of Roman, while we're on the topic of Roman Reigns, if you guys pre-order WWE 2K25, Roman Reigns is on the cover of the Standard Edition. The Undertaker is the Deluxe Edition this year as the Deadman Edition. And the new edition this year for the Collector's Edition, the holy you-know-what edition, is the Bloodline Edition this year.
Well, we pre-ordered.
So we pre-ordered the Bloodline Edition. I'm excited for 2K25.
Yeah, I am as well.
Unfortunately, we won't see any information from 2K25 until about Wednesday.
What else can we talk about here before we're trying to think. Who do you guys see joining the game in the Hall of Fame? May as well ask you guys. Me, him.
Oh, Wyatt.
Oh. Okay, that worked faster than I wanted. I was just about to go to that. He did it before I could say it. That's how we've been friends for 30 years. There you go.
I want Wyatt or I want Bam Bam Bigelow to get his flowers.
Bigelow and these boys, the Hardys. They're the greatest tag team besides the Dudley Boys. I want them to get in.
Or Sid.
Well, tag team wise, it's the Hardys for me. For females, it has to be one woman. She was in the crowd tonight. The James gang. Mickey James should go in ahead of Michelle. No offense to Michelle McCool. But I think it should be the Hardys, Wyatt, Triple H, or why do I feel like Cena's going to be the next one announced?
He could be. I think Cena's next year, though.
Who knows? These guys, who knows? What are they saying? Because you got glasses, I can't see smoke writing.
Hardys can't be in Hall of Fame right now. No, they're actually not in AEW, Ricky. If you watch, the Hardys are actually in TNA right now. They left, both of them left AEW a long time ago.
And the TNA Titan Champions, yeet.
And WWE owns TNA now, kind of.
Basically, yes. What else? Another match I could see at Mania. If I could see anything else, I think I'd love, if it's not going to be Charlotte and Rhea,
It's okay, man.
You know what they could do? Charlotte versus Jordan Grace, or Rhea versus Jordan Grace.
Yeah,
They're both muscle women, and they tear the house down. I see Penta getting a title shot of some sort at Mania. There's no way he lasts 42 minutes and doesn't get a mid-card title. But I also could possibly see someone else coming at that time. Possibly Phoenix, because actually when he gets out of his contract, we could see Phoenix, maybe Phoenix and Penta joining the tag team one, if Phoenix gets out in time. I wouldn't mind seeing the Lucha Bros return.
True, yeah. Penta's had a good run, especially tonight. Penta looked really impressive. Jacob Fatu looked really impressive tonight. He lasted a long time in that Rumble.
That's another guy. Is he give me a title picture? Possibly. I can't read. I mean, I'm trying to. Another thing I'd like to see WWE do. Right, I'm trying not to burp on camera. I've done it a couple times with my shorts. Another match I'd like to see happen. Obviously, with the tag team match, we saw a tease for tonight. But what about the Raw side? Who are the Raw Tag Team Champions?
The War Raiders.
The War Raiders. Who are they going to face now? What do you do there? Like, who do you put them against? It would have been cool to see. Well, we won't see JD McDonough possibly until the summer or fall of this year. That was scary. Airy. Well, Mania season starts. I think we'll get another inductee on Monday. I think we'll see another one. What does that say? I think we'll see another inductee Monday. I don't know who we'll see. No. If you want, it's in Toronto. Chambers in Toronto. Me and my friend tried to look at tickets. Never mind. We can't see the tickets because they're too expensive. I hope if they do come to Ottawa, I hope we did get the chance to see them live. It would be cool to see a teenage hero of ours, or wrestling that we grew up watching, the Hogan of this generation. But we'll have to wait and see what happens, because the Rumble was weird, and seeing that Speed person, he wasn't that fast. He's pretty slow, and I think he got a concussion. Another match, I wouldn't mind seeing Jacob Fatu versus Otis.
Well, I think they're going to run Jacob Fatu and Strowman again.
Oh, God. I think so. That seems to be the moniker, if that's the right word.
Updog. Have you heard of something called Updog?
Have you heard of Updog? Sorry, we're old farts. What is Updog? Like, it sounds... Is that a term? A slang? Do we have to look it up? Updog means well.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy. Let's just find out.
But yeah, Monday Night Raw. Nothing much. What's up with you? Oh, it's...
Yeah.
Right on, Ricky. Man.
It's a joke in the office.
I see.
Oh, how old are we?
Yeah, no, I'm excited for Monday Night Raw. I'm excited to see where they go with this thing. Believe it or not, for the first time in forever, I am actually excited for 2K25. I can't believe I'm fucking saying this. I'm actually excited for 2K25. I better slap myself in the face, because I literally am. I'm stoked. I got the Bloodline Edition. I'm so excited.
So did I.
We get all that VC. We get all those...
All Detective Comics.
We get all those Persona cards, which is awesome.
Yay.
And the coolest thing that comes with it, I think, in my personal opinion, being a big fan of The Rock, is Nation of Domination Rock, which I don't think we've ever had in the game.
Would have to.
Unless we had it like a long time ago, I don't know. But Nation of Domination Rock as a playable character, plus the WrestleMania 41 arena, whenever that comes in, plus 2 more Persona. Like, they outdid themselves huge this year with the stuff. And the pre-order bonus, besides us getting the Undertaker stuff with the mask, with the OTC t-shirt, Family Above Everything t-shirt, the Yeet sunglasses, the Yeet t-shirt. So much stuff this year. I can't believe it. It's insane. And the coolest thing for me that I'm super stoked on, besides everything, is the pre-order bonus. Now, I think that these guys should be on disc. I'm a little disappointed that they're not on disc. But the fact that we're getting the Wyatt 6, on disc in the game as pre-order bonuses. Bray Wyatt, or not Bray Wyatt, but I'm sure Bray Wyatt will be in the game. Uncle Howdy, Dexter Loomis, Joe Gacy, Rowan. We haven't seen Rowan in the WWE game in God, I don't even know how long. It's been so long since we've had Rowan in the game. I am super excited that the Wyatt 6 are in the game this year and that the Wyatt 6 are the pre-order bonus. They look absolutely amazing. If you haven't seen the pictures of them in game, they look wicked. I'm super stoked for the Wyatt 6.
I am too.
Kind of sucks that they're a pre-order bonus, but I'm excited for it. Brother Love, we get as a manager for The Undertaker, which is really cool. I don't think we've had Brother Love as a manager before.
No, I don't think so.
I know we get Mr. Fuji in the game, which is awesome.
That's
Mr.
my
Fuji will be
favorite
the manager for Yokozuna as part of the Bloodline Showcase. Yes, this year's Showcase is part of the Bloodline. It's going to be featuring like some Roman Reigns matches, some members of the family from the Bloodline, Yokozuna, The Rock, a few other people in it, which would be cool. But the coolest thing about Showcase mode, the one thing that I hated the most about Showcase mode before was the fact that they had that slingshot technology where you'd play 10 minutes and you're watching a video for the last 20 minutes of the match.
Yeah.
This year, that's gone. You're actually playing through the entire match. The cutscene will be live in-game cutscenes, and it's all playing through the entire run of the Bloodline for all matches with Roman Reigns. For the first time ever, I think, in the game, we get the Bloodline Rules matches in the game. NXT Underground is in the game this year. We get promos and not voiceovers, but promos in Universe mode. Up to 4-player online for the GM mode. So much cool stuff. I mean, I'm definitely excited for 2K25. There's so much stuff in this year's game. It's just nuts. So many good, I hope there's more match types than just the Bloodline Rules and the NXT Underground, but it's cool that we're getting NXT Underground. Lola Vice is on disc this year, which is awesome. Mm-hmm. She should have been on disc last year, but it's cool to see her in the game this year. Lash Legend was shown, along with the rest of Metaphor, but they kind of deleted the tweet after they showed them. I don't know why they did that. A bunch of dummies. Yeah, LA Knight style for you. But yeah, no, I'm excited. Lots of cool wrestlers. Ethan Page making the game this year was wicked. He just came into the company, I think, last year. Him being on disc has me having high hopes for Lexus King making the game, which he's never made the game last year, but I think that we have a good shot of Lexus King making the game this year. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for 2K25. Mm-hmm. 2K season's upon us. Hell, we're February today. We're a month out, guys. A month out from the game. Mm-hmm. If you ordered the Bloodline Edition like me, throw your ones up. Because it's coming March 7th. Or if you get the Undertaker Edition, the Deadman Edition, March 7th. And I think the regular edition's what, March 15th?
I think so.
The 15th, I think, for the Standard Edition, which also has Roman Reigns on the cover. Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman behind him. It's really cool to see Roman get the cover this year. The Bloodline cover, if you haven't seen it, it looks absolutely awesome. They got Roman Reigns on the cover. They got Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso. I think that's it for Roman's Bloodline, isn't it?
I think so.
With Paul, yeah. Then on the other side, they have Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, Tongaleo. All those guys on disc this year is awesome. Especially because Jacob and Tama Tonga literally just came into the company this year. So that's wicked that they were able to get them scanned into the game. So there you have it, guys. That was a review breakdown of the Rare Rumble. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Also talking a little 2K action for you guys. So remember, guys, to like, share, subscribe, and comment. We will see you guys in the next one. Peace.